Hello everybody in Facebook land. God bless you, and I hope you're having an awesome Sabbath. We're on our way to go out. Yes, we have our masks ready. Dun, dun, dun. But this week, I ended the week by doing something radical, as you can tell. Now, I had been for several months, this was before the whole pandemic thing, considering, starting to let my gray hair grow out. So I started before the pandemic, and then the pandemic came around, and like it became hashtag trending for everyone to let their roots grow out because they had no choice. But I had already started before. It is a very interesting choice to make, especially at my age, because a lot of people told me and were against me letting my gray hair grow out. Now, I've had gray white hair since I was very young, and I mainly just covered it like where it could be seen or whatever. And so I finally decided months ago, before the pandemic, to let this go. I'm going to be 50. I mean, not this year. I'm going to be 49. 49? Yeah, 49 this year. And I had a personal goal to let my hair grow out when I was 50 to have it white. And so a lot of people were like, no, you're going to look older. And I'm like, I have a skin condition that's already wrinkled. I mean, whatever. If people don't love me for how I look now, my hair is not going to make a difference. But it's kind of hard because, see, not too long ago, well, kind of long ago, almost 10 years ago, I had hair extensions put in because my hair does not grow past a certain length. And I did a social experiment, and you do get treated differently when you have long hair, people. I did this experiment, and it was amazing the way that I got treated, looked at, etc. when I had long hair. It wasn't my, well, it was mine because I bought it, but it was hair extensions. So I took those out, and I have had short hair before, just not this short. Why did I do it this short? Because first, they cut it like really cute, a little bob. I had been cutting it during the pandemic myself. I cut 4 inches off myself during the pandemic stay-at-home orders. And I wanted to go shorter because I want to be able to grow out my white hair in that process to feel faster. And so I went to go get it cut, and they cut it like a little super cute. I looked really, really, I mean, you know, I'm being modest, but at the same time realistic. It looked really cute. It was a nice haircut, nothing to do with me. It was a nice haircut, and I was like, you know what, I don't know if I really want to wait that long to have my hair silver or gray. To Halle with it. Yes, and I'm referring to Halle Berry. Halle Berry has forever and always been one of my beauty icons. And now I will tell you, as a Latina, as a Puerto Rican, I, in my blood, in my DNA, have a mix of 3 races. We have the Spaniard, European. We have the Taino, indigenous. And that's why you'll see I wear Taino symbols, because I will not let my family, my child, forget that we have indigenous blood in us. And this is like from the European side. This is the indigenous. And we have African blood in us. So I am one of those people, and Hispanic people and Puerto Ricans, we can culturally appropriate any culture pretty much, okay? Because we've got European, we've got indigenous, and we've got African in our blood. And so Halle Berry was always one of my beauty icons. I mean, hello, Catwoman, the best ever. But then on the other spectrum, one of my beauty icons has always been Audrey Hepburn. And so I'm like, you know what? It takes some kind of bravery, number one, to be 48. I'm going to be 49 at the end of summer, so I'm 49. And say, you know what? I'm just going to let my hair go silver or gray. But it takes some other kind of guts to just say, chop it all off. And I told the girl, she's Puerto Rican, and I told her, you know what? This is cute. This is really flattering, and this is beautiful. And it was like a bob that went down here, and it was angled, and it was what I originally had asked for. And I said, but you know what? If you're gonna do something, and this is my personality showing through, do it all the way. Just keep on cutting. And she was like, are you sure about this? I'm like, you know what? It's now or never. Let's do this. And so she started chopping it off. And, you know, there was this much hair chopped off. And it was amazing. Any of you who have done this in your life, like just totally chopped off your head, or not your head, don't chop off your head. Like in the Book of Revelations, let other people do that. But anyways, chopped off your hair, know that it's a liberating experience. Not only do you like feel life differently and the environment differently, but you come up to, this is who I am. This is what I got. And you know, you either do it with your head up or you're like, oh my goodness. So I have like these two spectrums of Audrey Hepburn and Halle Berry in my head, and I'm like, you know what? They both rocked those pixie cuts, and I'm gonna do this too. I'm gonna be somewhere in between Halle and Audrey, whatever. So they did it. And she was like, are you sure? Are you sure? And I'm like, I'm so sure. Just cut it all off. And so here we are. And this can be translated into our everyday life, because you know I always have to find eternal principles and, you know, lessons in everyday situations. There are sometimes people, ladies and gentlemen, we just have to say to Halle with it. Okay? Cut it out. We just have to stop it. We have to start new. We have to start fresh, and we have to send whatever has been making us stumble or hindering us, or maybe bringing us down, or maybe reminding us of our past. We gotta cut it out of our lives. And so I'm using this analogy of my hair. I wanted to get as close as I could to where the new, so funny because the new that's coming out of my hair, people tell me is gonna make me look old. I don't care. You know, young people are dyeing their hair silver. I get it for free. So some cut off all that excess baggage and all that past and all of those things that are dragging us down and making us feel bad. Just cut it at the root and say to Halle with it. And as far, you know, I'm saying to Halle Berry with it, because I would probably never use the other words. But yeah, sometimes we just have to get rid of it and start fresh, start new. It's a new outlook. Now, when I had my long hair extensions, I really felt beautiful because it was like really long hair, and you know, I got a lot of attention because of that. And so I felt beautiful in a very feminine way. But I'm still feeling very feminine. But I don't think that beautiful is the word that I would describe to describe how I'm feeling. There's another word, and it's something that I didn't need a haircut for because it's just part of who I am, but it's shining now more than ever. And that is fierce. Fiercely feminine. That's the way I feel right now. And I had to get rid of all the other stuff that was there and start new. Maybe in your life, maybe you're a guy. I don't want you to be fiercely feminine. Maybe that's your thing, but you know what I mean. Okay. But maybe in your life, whether you're a guy or a girl, there are things we have to cut at the root, get rid of, and start over. Even if other people tell us, you know, that it's like, don't do it, that's crazy, or you're gonna look older, or this is gonna, you know, whatever. If it's your jam, if it's something that's important to you, if it's something that you want to try, go for it. Do it. Same principles with entrepreneurship. This is like image entrepreneurship. It's starting something new. Go for it. And as far as I'm concerned, when I go for it, I go for it all the way. And so here I am. I said to Halle with it, cut it all off. I want to see my hair the way it is naturally. And you know what? One of the beautiful things about life is that in many cases, you can start over again. If you don't like the results, you can start over again. You can try something new and something different. You know what? If I don't really like it after it grows out, I'll start over again. But as for now, I made a decision, and I committed to that decision. And I said to Halle with it, I'm letting my hair come out. So if you have stuff in your life that's holding you back, dragging you down, things that are not adding to your life, you never know. Maybe if you get rid of it and start over again, you might feel the way I feel. Fierce. Okay. I hope you're having a great weekend. I hope you have a great Saturday, staying at home or doing safe things. Keep safe, keep healthy, and we'll talk soon. There are so many things going on that I think we need to be praying, be asking for peace, be asking for justice, be asking for health for everyone at this moment. So I'm not taking this lightly. There's a reason why I tell you and I mention that my two beauty icons are on two completely opposite ends of the spectrum. Yes, I would love to rock a pixie like Halle Berry or like Audrey Hepburn. I admire them both, and I think they're both beautiful. I hope everyone out there thinks the same. So somewhere in between Halle and Hepburn, there's me. God bless you. And today is Sabbath, Shabbat, Shalom. Have a wonderful, peaceful Saturday. And please pray for peace everywhere. Thank you. Shalom.